Hey guys, what's going on? SuavPav here. All right, on this episode 8 of SuavPav, I'm going to be talking about thinking outside of the box when you're doing your marketing, when you're writing your blog posts, when you're creating content. I really want you to pay attention to what other people are doing and do it differently, right? Because the majority of people are doing the same thing out there, which is why most of them are not getting results. And I want you to start thinking outside of the box so you can start doing things differently so you could get better results, right? And a way of doing that is just being completely different. And I've done this through the past and I've gotten great results with it, and that's gotten me to where I am today. So I want to kind of give you an example, and I'm going to be doing this, what I'm going to be doing to show you kind of how you should do it. Not exactly how you should do it, but to give you an idea of maybe some of the things that you could do for your business, right? So if you're wondering what this is, I'm going to be talking about this in a minute, but this has a huge part of what I am talking about, and this has a lot to do with it. So as far as marketing, most marketers that are successful know what scarcity and urgency are inside your presentations or whatever it is. When you create a sense of urgency or scarcity, people buy quicker, right? They make decisions faster. And an example of that is, if you don't go all in within 7 days, the price goes up back to normal and you never see that price again, right? So people tend to buy before that time period is up because they don't want to pay full price, right? So that scarcity gives people, a sense of, oh my God, I got to buy this, right? I don't want to pay more for it. It makes it a lot better for your marketing. So what this is this is an art piece that I actually did when I was doing pieces for like Boss Root and different UFC fighters. This piece alone took me about a week to do. I slept very little that week, so I'm going to show this piece to you right now, and then I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do with it to give you an example of how to start thinking outside of the box, right? This is going to be pretty dope, guys. All right, let's not mess this up yet. All right, let's see this. I'm going to be pulling these out. There's a whole bunch of art pieces in here, so this is going to be pretty interesting. All right, here we go. We're going to put that there. Okay. Do we have another one in there? Yes, we do. All right, so what we're going to be doing, I'm going to show this to you. Okay. Probably should have prepared this more, huh? So you wouldn't have to watch me do this. It's all taped up. I've been keeping this for a while. This was actually the UFC fight where Hendricks fought Robbie Lawler, and it was pretty big, as you can see, and it did take forever, so what I'm about to do is going to be pretty crazy. All right, let's see this. Whoa. That's not good. All right. So I'm going to have my helping hand come over here and hold up one of these sides. Could I get some helping hand? So this is what we're going to do. All right, can you grab the other side? So this was the piece, right? Now I kept this around for a while because I do like keeping my pieces. Now this was all done in charcoal. So this was the fight. I had this time-lapsed and everything, but this was Dana White, Robbie Lawler, and Johnny Hendricks for UFC 171. So basically what I'm going to be doing, and if someone doesn't buy this within, let's say, 4 days, starting tonight, someone doesn't buy it within 4 days, I'm going to destroy this piece, right, in a really spectacular fashion. So we're going for a shock and awe factor with our marketing tactics here. So I really want you guys to think about how you're marketing and how you can get more eyes on your stuff. But basically, that's what we're going to be doing. So if someone doesn't buy it, we're going to destroy it, and it's going to be a really cool destruction. The way I'm going to be doing this is I'm going to be posting this onto a lot of pages that have UFC fans, MMA fans, and I'm going to get this out there, right? So I'm going to post this, and that's the target audience, right? So who I would want to sell this to. MMA people that love MMA or UFC or Johnny Hendricks fans, Robbie Lawler fans. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and if it doesn't sell, we're going to destroy it. It's going to be pretty awesome. So I'm pretty pumped for that. And let's say the price, we'll name it something, $3,000, let's say, right? Because that's what I'm worth. That's what I believe I'm worth. So when you are selling, when you are creating products, anything, you're training, things that you have talents and skills that you have acquired, don't undervalue yourself, because you are worth a lot more. To me, I will not sell this piece for less than $3,000. Some people might say that's ridiculous. Some people might say that makes sense. But that's how it is, right? Especially in business, right? If you create a product, it took you a long period of time to acquire skills and talents and learn strategies. Don't give them away for free, and don't give them away for lower prices. Don't be afraid to ask people to give you money, to pull out their credit cards and pay you, right? A lot of people are afraid of that, especially in the industry, right? They'll make a sales presentation and they'll forget to do a call to action. They'll never say, like, click the link below and buy my product, you know, check us out over here. Or if they get someone on the phone, they'll always be afraid to, you know, get them to actually pull out the card and pay them, right? They're always afraid to ask. But how do we make money in this industry, right? Sales. It all depends on sales, right? So, marketing is also about thinking outside the box, right? So that's what we're doing here today. Maybe this is a little bit crazy, but, you know, I'm just going to destroy the hell out of this, and I kind of want to. So if someone doesn't buy it, sorry, you're never going to be able to buy it ever again after, what was it, 3 days? 4 days? 4 days? 4 days. 4 days. All right, so that would be tomorrow's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So Wednesday, it's going to be awesome. All right. So once again, this was this episode of SuavPav. I kind of wanted to make this short, but I also wanted to, you know, talk about this, and I also wanted to prove the point of, you know, thinking outside of the box, putting scarcity and urgency when you're doing any kind of promotion for any marketing out there, right? Because it has a huge role to play, and, you know, just to have fun while you're doing it, right? And make sure you know who you're targeting and what you're doing, and don't undervalue yourself, because you are worth a lot more than you think you are, right? So thanks again for watching this episode of SuavPav, and I will see you guys on tomorrow's episode, and get ready for Wednesday, because it's going to be a fun day. It's going to be awesome. We're going to record it. All right, see you guys. SuavPav out of here. Bye.